Hello, this is Ed Burke with PlaceForTraders.com for Friday, April 24th. Starting off in the June S&P. In last night's video, I talked about the pivot level of 844 on Thursday. We needed to stay above 844 for a bullish market. Below 844, we're looking at a bearish market. I had the first line of support down at 829, the first line of resistance up at 852.75. Now, these are 15-minute bars. This bar was the opening bar of the regular trading session. You could see early on that we bumped up against the pivot level. It served as a nice resistance as the market started trading lower early on. Right around in here, I had sent messages out to people that we tested that resistance of the pivot level. We were trading lower to short the market. I was looking at the first line of support as an objective of 829. This low right here on this bar was actually 831, and the market started trading higher. I actually was looking to risk just over the pivot level of 845. You can see here when we broke over the pivot level, it was choppy. We started trading on both sides for around a half hour. Both sides of this pivot level, the market then traded lower. Really not a great day for these kind of numbers. You look to jump on one side of a trend, and obviously, at least if you're short, to hit the first line of support as an objective, or of course if you're long, to hit the first line of resistance as an objective to get out of the market. And you can see late in the day, then the market rallied. This was the closing bar of the regular trading session. The market had a high of 850, stayed under that first line of resistance at 852.75. So the whole day's range, we traded on both sides of that pivot, bearish early on, bullish very late in the day, but we say contained. The high was under that first line of resistance. The low stayed above that first line of support. For Friday, I'm looking at the pivot level, once again, 844. First line of resistance at 855.5. Second line of resistance at 863.25. For support, I'm looking at the first line of support at 837, the second line of support at 825.5. I also have some weekly numbers that fall within the range of the daily numbers. The weekly pivot is 857.25, just above our daily first line of resistance. 857.25 pivot, so we need to get above 857.25 for it to be considered bullish on a weekly time frame. And then the first line of weekly support is down at 842.25, just under tomorrow's pivot. Tomorrow's pivot's 844. We have the first line of weekly support at 842.75 or 842.25. Some numbers coming out 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. You have durable goods. The numbers. The expectation is for a drop of 2%. Durable goods excluding autos. The expectation is for a drop of 1.5%. And then at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time, you have new home sales. The expectation is for 340,000 units last month. That's all I have for this evening. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't gone to my website as of yet, it's PlaceForTraders.com. You can go on there and sign up for the free alerts. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and good trading.